Very disturbing news is coming out of Indianapolis. It is Saturday, October 4th. Mark Sanchez, stabbed in Indianapolis, hospitalized with severe injuries. This is breaking right now. The last, I would say, half hour. And let's just read. There's not much to go on. It says Mark Sanchez was stabbed last night in Indianapolis, is currently in hospital. Critical injuries. Yeah, stabbing can be very bad if it's, of course, in your vital organs. And it said another person was injured too. Police received a call about 12:30 a.m. Saturday morning to a street in downtown Indianapolis for two injured people. One of them was former first-round pick. We're told Sanchez was rushed to the local hospital in critical condition. It's unclear what led to the violent incident. 38-year-old Sanchez is in town for broadcast. This guy broadcasts for Fox Sports. Like, yeah, I've seen him on games, and I knew he was doing this. So I recognize the name, former quarterback, and he's been doing football. Played for the Eagles, I believe. I'm in Philadelphia, and this is weird though. When you like a high profile person, like he's doing football games, every Sunday, whatever the date he's doing it, he's getting paid a lot of money, and it's not like it's just some street guy and he gets in a fight and stuff. So it's very odd that this happened. Uh, for exchanging his pads for the Mike Sanchez started at USC 2005, 2008. He's one of the best teams in football. Drafted by the Jets, fifth overall pick, 2009. 38 years old. Mark played 10 seasons. During his playing days, Sanchez is one of the biggest stars off the gridiron, too. He was linked to some of the most famous actresses, models in the world: Eva Longoria, Jamie Lynn Sigler, and Kate Upton. Mark married his wife 2003. I didn't know he was married. Couple has three children. Oh my God, this is bad. Severe injuries from a knife wound is not good. Not good. It actually might be worse. Yeah, it depends than a gunshot wound. Gunshot could be your arm, leg. If it's not, hits a vital organ, of course, you'll recover from that. But stab wounds could be deep. It could hit your liver, it could hit your kidney, your heart. So I'm not sure what happened here. Now, I mean, you're a famous broadcaster, played football. Do you have to be careful? I mean, like everyone else, you have to be careful. It doesn't matter who you are. Like people might not even know who this guy is. He's in a bar 12:30 at night. It says 12:30, so would you want to be out at a bar 12:30 at night? He's got a broadcast tomorrow. Um, this is just my thoughts. Like if you want to go out to eat, even if this guy drinks, I don't know, have a drink, get a good meal. I have no problem with that. But you know, the way the world is now, America, everything's social media, everything's people are crazier. It's just a fact. Than years ago, look, 20 years ago, no one had a phone, barely a flip phone. No one was this bad. Now there's always problems, but I think people are definitely crazier from social media. You take that away, you go online, what are you looking at? There's no Instagram, no YouTube. That doesn't exist. People don't care. And people are upset about life and a lot of things going on. Now, I don't know what happened. Maybe the guy got in an argument with this guy. Maybe the other guy was drunk and Sanchez said, cool it. They got into it. Who knows? And that's why you got to be careful of bars, especially like nightclubs too. I lived in Philly. I did the whole nightclub thing, the bars, even Jersey. Oh, I saw fights. Oh, people have a gun. Yeah, you heard all kinds of stories. And I went out all the time, never had a problem. Yeah, just a few times people want to get into it with you, and you just try to avoid that. But to get stabbed takes it to another level. Like what happened there? Yeah, I don't think it was him. Did he say something to the guy? And then the guy, freaked out. Maybe he said some cool off, you're drinking too much, like you're bothering me. Who knows? Or he's saying something disrespectful to him. But I mean, if he was in the bar, would the guy have a knife? It was on the street and he was leaving. So it's very hard to say. So you get a call around 12:30 a.m. I don't want to be at a bar 12:30 a.m. and he's got to broadcast the game tomorrow. You want to be fresh. You want to, be good. Anytime I had to perform something that was anything, a job interview the next day, night before, I'm refreshed. I'm taking it easy. I'm not going to be out late. 12:30. So you got the call at 12:30. Now, if this didn't happen, maybe he gets home by 1. That's kind of late. And I don't know if he's drinking or what was going on there. So that's kind of odd that you put yourself in that position when you have a lot of money and he's three kids and everything. But we just don't know what happened. But the main thing you got to be careful now going into the city, any big city in America, really anywhere, and you got to watch sketchy people. And it looks like maybe he's with a friend because two people are injured. Maybe he was robbed. Maybe a guy was drunk, attacked him. Possible scenarios. Maybe the other guy said something to him, give me your money, or he said something disrespectful. And people are in the streets. You know how many times people say all crazy stuff? People don't realize this. I was in Philadelphia, and you just walking. People, you ever hear like people like just punch people for no reason? There's all kinds of mentally ill people out here. So anything's possible in this situation. Now, I don't tell people not to go out to stay in forever. You got to be careful though. I just wouldn't be out 12:30 at night if I'm broadcasting a game tomorrow. And you got to be careful. I don't really want to be out 12:30 at night at all, unless I'm on some vacation spot in the Caribbean. You know what I mean? Like the city's just full of stupid people. Look at every day. Look at your social media. Look at the timeline. Problems. Every day there's something going on with people. Like it's mentally ill people. It's just I don't know what happened. We'll find out what happened. Could be anything. Could be the guy was drunk, attacked him. He was robbed. They got into a fight at the bar. I don't even know if this happened in the bar on the street. And then they got into it on the street. They got a knife. There's just so many scenarios. So you got to be careful. That's why in a bar, you get an argument. The guy's drunk, and then you leave or he leaves, right? And the guy's sitting in his car or something. He's waiting to shoot you now because you got into a bar. You're just talking, and it's like people take things very personal. People are very upset in life. People don't realize this. They're not really realizing other people's struggles right now, and it's very bad in America. Just because you see stock market go up, and you see, housing's going up. It's just stupid. Most people are poor and broke. They're struggling. So you don't know people's problems. You get to say something in a bar, the guy's drinking. Next thing you know, the guy, you walk out the bar, the guy shoots you or he stabs you. That could be what happened too. Who really knows at this point? Any comments? Oh, that's who did comments. Not surprised I'm in the downtown sort of homeless drug addicts. There you go. Unsupervised teens committing crimes. That's the same as every city in America. Every city, there's problems. You want to see Philadelphia? This is a disaster, this city. Last 50 years, nothing's been done. It's got worse. And that's why, too, when you live here, no wonder all my problems, too. It's, your unhappiness because where you live. Do I want to go out, do stuff? Yeah, but it's people are messed up here. Everyone's messed up. I hope he's okay. Another fault, left lunatic pulls through. And it's just that's what they're saying. No one knows what really happened. Who knows? Story developing. So, yeah, another terrible story you're hearing. Like, what would make someone stab someone? Oh, funny story. So, I was at the restaurant downtown, Del Fresco's. Anyone's familiar with Philadelphia? This was the first time I was there. It was like a Friday night. It was pretty packed. I'm waiting, around the door. People are walking along the street. And then I see this guy trying to come in. He looks like a thug guy. And I guess the manager in the restaurant, he's like, dude, you got to leave. Like, we don't want you here, whatever happened. Next thing I know, like I turn my head, they're fighting in the street. I guess the manager and this guy, and it's like they're like fisticuffing. The guy like rolled, he like got thrown on the ground. Anyone could easily hit their head, and then they're in the hospital in a coma. I was like, watch, I couldn't believe my eyes. First time I'm there, and this guy's fighting someone in the street. This happens every day in downtown Philadelphia and other places, I'm sure. Drug addicts, homeless, people angry, they want to fight. You just want to enjoy your time out. So that's another reason I keep telling people I want to leave this country. I have a plan, sort of, and move to somewhere cool to live. Who wants to wake up every day and have like there's constant problems and people are angry, violence, and it's just going to get worse here. It's going to get worse in America. I've been saying that. I've been right all along. So that's what's going on. We'll see what happens. This story more will be released, but yeah, he has severe injuries. That is not good. Critical conditions, not good. It's not like stable. That's terrible. All right, so that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Haven Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Check out a lot of my trading videos. I have like over 10,000 shorts with videos putting out the content. That's it for now. Peace.